Hi friends, welcome back to my channel for another Advent unboxing. So exciting. I love this time of year and getting to share all these wonderful Advents with you guys. Today we are going to be unboxing the Pretty Pink Co. Advent. I did do a live with Danny. It is living on Danny's YouTube channel. So I'll put her name on the screen here. It's Danny with a Planny. If you are interested in seeing first reactions and seeing both of us do this together, we did do that, but I did want to have one that lives on my channel as well. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this amazing Advent. So I have already seen everything in here. It's incredible. Can't wait to share it with you guys. So to start off, this came in a box and this was on top. So I wanted to show you guys like how it came. It's in this really fun circular box. So I'm going to take this off here and then kind of show you guys. Let me see if we can get all this out of the way. Show you guys this really fun box. I've never gotten an Advent in a circle box before, but it came in this really nice cardboard circle box, and then it says the Pretty Pink Co. Advent Calendar 2024. And then when we open this, it has all these gorgeous envelopes inside. Isn't this like so fun? So we've got this. I'll read that for you in a second. I do want to show you all of the envelopes. There are different colors and paper types in here, which is so cool. And then it has this really pretty, let me take these out so I can show you. It has a really pretty like newspaper tissue paper. Sorry, I'm just gonna get all these envelopes out. They're thick. Isn't that so cool? I just think this is such a like really classy packaging, really unique. Last year her packaging was absolutely stunning too, so she does such a great job with her presentation, not just the actual products inside, but the actual presentation too. Okay, so before we go into all these, let me read this little card. So this is what came in every Advent. It says, "Thank you so much for choosing our Advent calendar. Inside this box, you'll find 12 envelopes numbered from 1 to 12. Start with the first envelope on December 13th and continue the countdown until December 24th for a daily dose of joy, or indulge yourself and open them all at once," which is what we're going to do today. "Your support means the world to us, and we truly hope this Advent calendar adds an extra sparkle to your holiday season. Wishing you a festive season filled with love, warmth, and cheer. Thank you, the Pretty Pink Co. team." So sweet. So I did get the, I think it was called Sticker Lovers bundle, where I have the like kit lovers and deco lovers. They are all in the same envelope, so it's not two separate envelopes. I know some Advents that I've had have like day one in two different envelopes, but mine are all in one. They're just in like both of the days are in one. So I'm going to lower this down, move this off of here, and we will start going through the days one by one. All right, so day one, we have this really pretty ivory shimmery envelope. The days have this ornate frame with a number inside of it, and the number is foil in gold foil. So let's see what we've got inside of here. So some of these, I'm not sure how they got these in here. They're really tough to get back out. So day one, we are starting off with a gorgeous spring kit. So I have the decorative and the regular weekly kit. So let's start with the weekly kit, share this with you guys. So this is in silver foil. This is called Spring Serenity, which is really fun. You guys, there's so much tea theme stuff right now about these Advents, and I am so here for it. I feel like I love the coffee theme, but I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm really excited that tea is like making such a big wave right now in the planner community, but it's really hard for me not to buy everything. So I'm really glad I got all these in the Advent. Sorry, I think I'm shaking my desk here. Okay, so our quote box says, "I must have flowers always and always." This is foiled in silver foil. I love how we've got like two different bird cages. One's foiled. Ooh, look at the ripples on the swan. And you've got this really pretty like tea garden party with some lights hanging from the tree. You've got this little scene here with some foiled butterflies, and then the little flames are foiled. You've got this scene with the teacup, and it looks like somebody's pouring the tea, and the foiled spoon. And then the flowers are in like the trace foiling, which I love. And then you have this gorgeous fountain. It looks like there's, I'm not sure what's on there, maybe flowers. I think they're foiled flowers. These colors are so perfect for spring. And then on our boxes page, what I really enjoy about this is most boxes pages have like 4 colors. She has multiple different colors that are in this kit. So if you look, you can really bring out so many different colors, which I feel like really accentuates the floral choice that she made here. So really love that, that she's doing that. I don't know if that's going to be like all the time. I feel like it is, but I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm sure as I haul other things, we'll be able to tell. But this is in her newest format. You get these really cool watercolor shapes and swatches. We do have some of like kind of the sketched box ovals, some squares with like just very minimal foiling, midi boxes, and then quarter and third boxes. this is a really good boxes page. And then page 3, again, more of these really cool watercolor. I'm obsessed with these. I think these are such a cool addition, and these like longer brush strokes. The film strip on here is cut out in the middle, so you can totally build something underneath there, you know, intertwine things on here. And it's really cool because it's got like the kiss cut there, so it's not just like straight. It's kind of got a little bit of a notch at the end of that film strip. And then we have, we have some torn paper and grid paper with some foiled butterflies. And then our torn papers here. And then some deco on the bottom. Love that handkerchief. And then this little Polaroid that is inside like a watercolor shape as well. And then page 4 is our bottom washi. Trace foiling on here as well. And then this gorgeous like dainty butterfly. I don't know if you can see that. It's like little butterflies on kind of like a vine. So pretty. And then it's also on this header. And these colors are just so perfect for spring. I just love them. So that's the base kit, and then she gave us all the extras. So here is the floral page, nice and packed. You have some individual florals and then some of the more like larger bouquets. Here is our deco page. This girl in her dress, like, isn't she gorgeous? And then this is so cute with a little teacups. For my sister-in-law's bridal shower, we did like a tea party at her Graham's house. And she lives out in the country, and it was like the perfect outdoor tea party, and it was so fun to throw that together. We went to antique shops and got vintage teacups for the favors, so everybody got to take home a teacup, and we had them kind of hanging on a thing, so it reminds me of that. So people got to pick them, and we had little, you know, like breakfast trays and stuff. It was like a little tea brunch, and it was so fun. So this kit is like giving me all of the tea party vibes from that and just bringing back really happy memories, so I love this. May even have to like go back and back plan using this collection because it fits that theme so perfectly. Okay, this is Journaling Deco 1. We have days of the week. We got some different swatches up here, some more deco, lots of different torn papers and brush strokes on here, and then a Polaroid, which, let me see if this one, yep, the middle is also cut out in this one. Love that we have that option. And then these little dots. I'm loving bringing dots into so many spreads. Okay, Journal Deco 2, we've got some large scenes and then some large florals and some deco. I love the tea box. Just so beautiful. And then we also got the alcohol ink swatches. Let me flip this over so I can show you the colors. And you've got different sizes on here. And then we also got this really cool sidebar. Oops, this is also on washi paper, I think, right? Let me just double check. This is also washi. Oh, no, this is transparent matte. Just kidding. So this is so pretty with the lace and then the vintage writing. Total tea party vibes. Love that. So that all came in the weekly. So if you picked up the kit lovers, you would have gotten all of these items in day 1. I'm not sure exactly when I'm getting this up, but hopefully they will still be available when I get this up. She does still have extra advents. So let me just start by saying that. Hopefully I will, if I get this up too late and they're gone, I'll put a little thing on the screen here, but I'm trying to get this up as soon as possible for you guys to be able to see everything in the advent. So hopefully it'll be up within the next couple days. But this is the kit lovers. And then we also have the deco lovers. Now you could choose your paper type as well. So I chose washi paper, and her washi paper, she is transitioning to the clear backing, but so some of the items in this advent are on clear backing, but most of the decorative collections are actually on the white backing. So this looks like premium matte on camera, but this is washi paper that I chose. The nice thing with the white backing is that you can really see the color saturation well. I do prefer the clear backing when I'm getting things on washi paper, so I'm excited she's making that transition. But the nice thing for hauls is you can actually see the color saturation on this. So just know that anything decorative in here that I got for kit-wise is on washi paper. So this is page 1. These are our floral bouquets. Page 2, we've got this dreamy girl with her umbrella and the beautiful writing and florals. And then this little swan. I just love the way she layered these. Here is our deco. So much good deco. That girl with her dress again. So pretty. And then our corners. I love how full she made these corners. I find that these are really fun to use in if you're doing like a weekly memory spread. to use in like, you know, like your upper like date cover area in one corner and then maybe down in your sidebar. Just kind of adds like a really nice touch to have them in opposite corners. I don't like doing the whole like all four corners. I feel like that's too much for my style, but I like having them in opposite corners. And I usually use a lot in my decorative like journaling as well, which is where these will be used most likely. This is our scenes page. So we've got some scenes. Some of these are similar to what is in the kit. Some are a little different. Love that swing. That swing is not, here I'll compare the boxes and show you guys. That swing is not in the kit. So here are our boxes. So this one is in there. This one is not, so that is a different scene. This one is the same as this, but you have regular lanterns instead of the foiled. I really like adding foiled elements to these too. So you can always add foiled deco. If you have hanging lanterns, you could add some of those in here to add that effect. And then we've got this, which is the same as this scene. And this is the same as this scene. So you got some similar scenes and some that are different. So if you did get both, you've got some differences there. This is our swatches. So there are some deco and florals layered on these swatches. So fun. This is our stamps and frames. So we've got a Polaroid. We've got some stamps. I've really been enjoying using stamps lately. Another Polaroid that has a picture in it. And then this is a film strip. And you guys look at this. It is like kiss cut. So it's not straight. It's very like rough edge. I mean, this side's straight, but up here where the florals are and everything, I think it's just so pretty the way that she did that. And the layering she did in here is really good. Love that page. These are our torn papers. Obsessed with a lace pattern in the paper. If you've heard any of my other hauls anytime recently, you've heard how much I love having like a slight pattern in alcohol ink and my torn papers, all of that. I just think it adds such a fun element. I do love the floral ones too. I like the subtlety of some of these other patterns that are kind of like just like a wash of a pattern that aren't like super bold. It's nice to have both. And then this is the Borders, is it called Borders Floral Washi? Sorry, sometimes it's called Borders at other shops. This one's called Floral Washi. You get your two really nice robust strips there. And then down the middle, you've got a bunch of individual florals, which is great. She takes up that space. This is our days and dates. So we've got two sets of dates up here. And then we have our days of the week down here. I think there's a total of 5, Saturday, Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4. I'm sorry, there's 4 full weeks. So you can get a whole month and then you have 2 different colors. So you can alternate or whatever. And then these are the washi swatches. If I can pull them up here. These are washi swatches. So they're like a brush stroke washi, which I love. And then lastly, we have our large scenes. So we've got some really big scenes here. These are fun. I've like layered things around them like doilies and alcohol ink and things to just make it a real big focal point on a journal page. Especially on a day where I don't have much to write, I really enjoy using these big scenes to kind of take up some space and then like write around it. These are really pretty. So that's day 1 for our decorative and for our weekly kit. Like I said, there are different paper choices for this as well, so you can choose what fits your style better in your planning. All right, let's move on to day 2. So day 2, we have this really pretty, like kind of matte peach envelope, same ornate frame with a foiled letter. So day 2, we have both our planner and our decorative, which are pretty similar. I'll get these out of their plastic here. So for our, sorry, I say planner. I should say kit because we're all planners. Okay, for this one, we've got these vintage deco, like not vintage, I'm sorry, it's called Victorian deco. They feel very vintage to me. Let me turn it this way so you can see it better. These are so fun. You've got like some corners that you could add to boxes or whatever, and then you've got some other like dividers and swirls, different sizes of things, which is great. And then of course we got those in all 3 foil colors. There's the silver, and here is the rose gold. And then we got these frames. I'm so excited about these. Are these not so fun? And this is really cool that it's like a square, but with a circle middle. This one's a square with kind of like an oval. Really pretty. They are layered inside each other. I think this one might be my favorite. I love like that filigree pattern. There you go. I feel like you can see it really well in the silver. And then we also have rose gold. And then lastly, we have the washi strips that match these gorgeous patterns. This Victorian deco. There's our gold, our silver, our rose gold. Which one of these is your favorite? I think the middle one is my favorite. It's just so like scrolly and pretty. Although I really like this too, but I think I like this one. I like them all. You can have them all. Okay, so that is day 2 for the kit lovers. And then now these are basically the same thing, but they are unfoiled. And I feel like in the unfoiled, you can almost see the details a little bit better than in the foiled version. Here's our frames. I think both of them have, you know, different qualities of things that you get to see with foiled and non-foiled. So I think that's really cool. Here is this one. This is in like a nice kind of medium tan color. And then we got some frames. These are vintage frames. We've got them in a gold. And the middle is cut out in these. These are untransparent, by the way. All of these ones are untransparent. So that is cut out. Oops, I'll take it with me. And then here is our silver. And then this would be our rose gold. Not foiled, but like, you know, following that theme. And then we got a darker brown for the same Victorian deco, the Victorian frames, and the, what are the, I don't even know what these are called, the Victorian washi. And this totally goes with like that whole tea like kind of theme to me. So that is day 2 for both kit and deco. Let's move on to day 3. So this is another different color envelope. It's like an ivory, very smooth texture. And then day 3, we have both the kit, I almost said planner again, and decorative. So let's look at our kit first. We have these gorgeous foiled florals. These are spring blooms. Again, I feel like these go really well with that spring kit. We have those in all 3 foils. And then this is our summer deco. So we've got a bunch of different beach deco. Also, I haven't mentioned yet, but all of the gold that you see in this advent is her traditional gold. So it's a little bit more of the hot gold. It's not like super hot compared to some I've seen, but it is her traditional gold. It's not her light gold. I prefer light gold, but I'm totally fine. I feel like you can you can mix both of those. But just in case you're wondering, it is the traditional gold. There's rose gold, and then this is floral collages. This is probably my favorite sheet in this day. I love these so much. With that like vintage writing behind the florals, stamps. It's just really, really gorgeous. Here it is in silver. And then rose gold. And this rose gold is such a nice light rose gold. So that is the kit lovers. I'm sorry. Yeah, kit lovers. Kit lovers and deco lovers. Okay, this is our deco lovers. So these are really cool. I have been a big fan of these shapes. She's had the squares and I think rectangles in the shop, and then we get circles this time. I don't think we've had circles before, but she gave us these in a bunch of different colors. So these are on transparent matte. This is kind of like a pink colorway. You've got several different pinks in here. And then we have a pretty purple, really gorgeous blue palette. It's kind of almost like got periwinkle blues in it, which are my fave. And then here are our greens, different sizes as well. Here's our yellows. And then these are our orange, peachy ones, kind of a little bit of a tan in there. And then our black and gray. And then these are, I think you could get these in a different paper type too. I could be wrong. I feel like I might have seen these on premium matte for somebody. So if you chose premium matte, you might have got these in premium matte. I just can't remember. I feel like Jess from Lustrous Plans had them in premium, but I could be wrong. These are the circles, same color palette. So our pinks, our purples, our pretty blues, our greens, and our yellows, peachy orange, and gray and black. These are really great. You can kind of use them in place, not in place of, but like along with like watercolor, like alcohol ink, that kind of thing. I really like the circles to give kind of a mood board effect where I just kind of line up a few of them down the side of a box or something. Also, they're really great behind icons to add like a splash of colors if you want something. Like I feel like a lot of foiled icons are white. And then against the white paper, sometimes it can kind of get washed out. So adding a little, like one of these tiny ones behind it just gives that little pop of color to separate it from the page. So that's just a little bit about how I would use those. And then that is everything for our day 3, right? Yes, we're on day 3. All right, let's move on to day 4. All right, day 4, we have a craft paper type of envelope. I love that all the envelopes are different. I think that was a really nice touch that she added to this advent, that they weren't just all the same. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot that this was this day. This day is so incredible. You ready for this? Are you ready? Yes, look at this kit, you guys. So we have another kit on day 4. Gosh, within 4 days, we got 2 kits. Like, that's crazy. Let me try to get this out of here. There's so much packed into this tiny little thing. Okay, so day 4 is our summer kit, and this is stunning. Here's our sidebar. It's kind of like a sunset over the beach look. So that's it. This is on transparent. I always forget to show that, so let me show that. Also, quick side note, I haven't mentioned this yet. This is my Dear Emie mat. I just got this in. I need to put this in a haul video. This is in the whiskey color, and y'all, I am obsessed with this. I think it's such a great backdrop. I have another mat in, I think it's called Ballet Slipper maybe. It's like a pink, but I really like having this neutrally brown, and it's real leather. It's quite large, and I just love it. It's got this cute little Dear Emie embossed on here. And these are all handmade, I believe, by Alicia's husband, Sadie Stickers. He hand sews these, so that's like makes it even more special. Okay, anyway, sorry, I had to tell you about the backdrop here because I hadn't done that yet. All right, this is called Chasing Sunsets. It is foiled in her traditional gold. It's kind of like Mediterranean, Santorini type of vibes, but I feel like the color palette is different than anything I've seen for like a Greek style type of kit. I feel like usually those are like very blue and like yellow. This is gorgeous with the blue kind of orange tan light, like neutrally yellow color. I just find these colors absolutely stunning, and I am obsessed with this kit. It's just, yeah, it's so good, you guys. They just keep getting better. Better and better. Okay, we have our trace foil florals, which are my fave. We've got this beautiful scene on the edge of the water with the boat. This little beach scene. It looks like we've got like blueberry and peach ice cream because there's like little blue specks. Then you got some blueberries and peaches. And then you've got some foiled like sunscreen and a shell and a spoon. This looks like somebody's like parasailing. I didn't notice that before. And this infinity pool. When I was doing the live with Danny, I think it was when I was doing the live, I mentioned how I might potentially use this if we ever get to go visit the Virgin Islands. My daughter's boyfriend, his dad's side of the family is from the islands, and his grandmother owns a bunch of properties there, and they have a rental there, like a rental villa that has one of these kind of pools. So I was like, all right, when we go someday, can we stay in that one? Because that looks so cool. She sent me pictures when they were there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go visit sometime. Pretty sure they're getting married, so, you know, we'll get to go visit. But I may save this kit for the time that I get to go to the Virgin Islands, even though it's like clearly probably more Greek, but I might save it for that. Anyway, okay, sunshine and good vibes. That's what our middle box says, our quote box. We've got a really pretty, like, you know, feast by the sea here. And then this is, look at the lemons. You guys, there's some lemons in here. Love that with this postcard. And then we've got this beautiful swing with the foiled water behind it. And there's our floral. Really, really pretty. This is the same format, so I'm not going to go into the format. But again, she does have multiple colors in here instead of just having 4 basic colors. And I think that's so cool that she did that. You do have that little light wash of foil on here as well. Here is page 3. Those pretty colors. Our foam strip is cut out, and we've got this gorgeous deco and Polaroid. This bottom washi, so good with this really pretty foiled like seashell line here. And then here are florals. Loving the florals for this collection. So good. And then here's our deco. That swing again. So pretty. Just in love with this. Here is our journal deco, page 1. A little bit of deco there. These tiny florals. I like that little like edge floral. And then look at these scenes, you guys. Is this not dreamy? Like, I just want to like jump inside this kit and go be on vacation somewhere near a beach with no stress. Go read a book or something. Here's our alcohol ink swatches. All these pretty shades of blue and orange, peach, and a creamy sandy color. So that is the Kit Lovers regular weekly kit. And then, of course, we also got the decorative kit if you did this giant bundle like I did. Here are our florals. Oh, that's cute. The little leaves, kind of like dark leaves on there. This is one of my favorite layering things she did in here. I just think that's so like dainty and pretty, and I love it. And you've got the two Polaroids together with the florals. Here is our deco. A little book. A little charcuterie board. Look at the journal. So not so pretty. Here's our floral edges. Not edges, I'm sorry. Corners. I guess they're kind of an edge. Here's our scenes. Love this one with a book by the ocean. Like, that's me when I go to the ocean. Like, I'm staying on the beach with a book. Not going in that water. I'll wade in it to cool off, and that's about it. All right, these are our swatches where we have some deco in there, some florals. This kind of looks like a wedding on the beach type of thing. So pretty. These are the film strips. Again, this one is also contour cut. And we've got the stamps, Polaroid, our torn papers with more of that vintage writing, kind of postal stamp type of look. Our floral washi strips and some bouquets down the middle. Oh, just so in love with these florals. Our days and dates. We got the really pretty blue and then that like kind of peachy color. Look at these colors together, you guys. Tell me these aren't dreamy. Do you love blues and oranges together as much as I do? I truly love them. And then here's our large scenes. This is the same scene that's on like the little postcard in the weekly kit. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this collection. So that is day 4. What an incredible Advent day. Let me know so far, what's your favorite? 1 through 4. What's your favorite day? We've seen 2 kits, so what's your favorite kit? All right, day 5, you guys. Let's see what we've got for day 5. This is, we've seen this envelope before, so now we're starting to repeat envelopes. This is like that creamy one. Day 5 is our letters. It's like letters, and let's see what else is in here. So we've got the alphabet. We've got lowercase in 2 different sizes and uppercase in 2 different sizes. Do we have them in 3? Oh, I'm sorry. You have lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes on a sheet. That's a lot of sizes. And then we have them in silver and rose gold. And then we have these vintage typewriter numbers. So there's numbers in different sizes as well. You can see those. And then we have them in silver and rose gold. And then this one, we have the days of the week and months in different sizes as well. And these are all in that vintage typewriter font. Here they are in silver and rose gold. And then let's see the decorative version of these. So we also have the same letters in brown and the numbers in brown as well. And the days and months. And then we have them in black. Lots of different options here. Same 3 sheets. And then we have them in this like craft paper. It's not thick like craft paper, but it is kind of giving you that same effect. So there are the letters, numbers, and days and months. So that is day 5. Ooh, I'm trying to put these back in order, which I guess doesn't matter because I just need to put them all away. There's going to be a massive organization thing happening after this, you guys. So that video will probably go up after all of my Advent, so stay tuned for how I'm organizing all of these things because I have 4 Advents to put away after this. Okay, this is day 6, and this is another one of those really shimmery, pretty envelopes. Come on, you can do it. Try not to rip these. I feel like you could totally reuse these envelopes for something. Ooh, this was a fun day. This was so fun. I love these. Okay, day 6. For the kit lovers, this is like the Little Things 2.0. If you watch my Advent from last year, her Little Things sheet was probably one of my absolute favorite things from the Advent. And she made a new Little Things with some different like deco and things on here. And I'm equally as obsessed this year. I think that these are so amazing. And I hope she also brings these ones to the shop for a $2 Tuesday, because she brought the other ones last time and I just love them so much. I think I even have, I do on my freebie for her shop, I have some of the little things from last year because I was like, please put those on my freebie. They're so good. So we've got all kinds of different things on here. It's like just different little like doodles and ink swatches. I love this little like hash thing going on here. Some little swiggles, some little rainbows, the little the other hashtag here. It's not hashtag, but it's like a little like grid. Tell me in the comments if you also love this little things. And if you saw last year's, which little things do you like more, version 1 or version 2? I don't know if I could choose because I think they're both really, really good. These are cool because they look like little like coffee splatters or something. Okay, then we also got this really pretty vintage music sheet. Her deco sheets are always so good. I just love the deco she chooses and the way she foils them. It's just so, like, look at this. It's perfection. I love, like, look at that with the foiled music sheet. And then these ones. Did y'all ever play an instrument? Maybe you still play an instrument. I used to play French horn and trumpet back when I was younger. And I also played piano. I really would like to pick up piano again. Like, when we buy a house, I would really like to get a piano and, like, reteach myself how to play piano. Okay, this one is a vintage aesthetic. Obsessed with these. I'm gonna need these in the shop, Mag, if you're watching. I love them so much. And this is really cool too. So this has just a bunch of different like vintagey things. I feel like this could go across different like collections that she has, including some in this Advent. I feel like some of these feel kind of like tea. Some of them feel like other things that I've seen in this Advent I haven't shared yet. So I won't spoil it, but I feel like this could really go with several things in the Advent. And then this is our deco lovers. So we've got some, like, they look like craft paper, but they're just on transparent butterflies. We have this really pretty deco sheet. These look very like journal aesthetic to me, like line art. And these, which are super cool, if you can see, these also look like kind of like the traditional like red and blue lines on paper. Looks just like a bunch of vintage text and everything. And then we've got the music sheet in the different shades of brown. Love how detailed this is without it being foiled. I just think it's so pretty. And look at you guys, we have the little things. We have that upside down. We have the little things in the different shades of brown too. I would love these unfoiled in a $2 Tuesday too. I just think having unfoiled is really cool. And then here is the vintage aesthetic, also unfoiled. Also absolutely love. Like, I love foiled, don't get me wrong, but I really am liking the detail on these non-foiled ones too. So good. Okay, so that is day 6. Let's go on to day 7. All right, you guys, this one's chunky as well. This one is also one of those really pretty like peach envelopes. So let's see what we've got in day 7. Ooh, let me try not to rip this. I don't know why I worry about ripping the sticker. Like, it really doesn't matter. But I am sharing these on my stories, and I haven't gotten to day 7 yet. So at least let me not rip it yet. Okay, you guys, this I think is my favorite day in the Advent. I'm going to have to like re-see everything, but I think this is my absolute favorite day. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? You can see a little sneak. It is another kit, and it is my favorite kit in this Advent. I love that summer one, but you guys, this one had me gasping when I first opened it. This is the fall kit, and it is beyond stunning. Like, so stinking good. Okay, hang on. Let's get this guy out. Okay, here is our sidebar. Let me get these up here so I can show you. Here's our sidebar. It's got like the vintage writing, and it almost looks like a worn like leathery kind of look. It's giving me that vibe. And here we go. This is, and it's called Academia, which is totally perfect because it feels very academic. Feels like we're on like a college campus. The colors in this, when I tell you guys, I'm sure the camera isn't showing you the entire beauty. Look at this color palette down here. The deep colors, we've got some like this like, it's not sagey green, it's a little bit darker than a sage green. It's almost like a light emerald. The florals that she chose, this like dark moody academia aesthetic with the fall. Look at the tea. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then the quote box, the quote was so good. In the solitude of libraries, secrets whisper their truths to the curious. And then she has a magnifying glass. Like, it's just so good. Like that, I feel like that goes perfectly with that quote. And this gorgeous girl with her like little tartan plaid skirt and the leaves blowing around her, walking into what looks like a university. Maybe it's a library in the university. This is so romantic. Ugh, with the candles. The bike with a little mailbox outside this like old looking building. You know, like a lot of college campuses have like old buildings, I feel like. Looking in the window with these florals. Just absolutely incredible. I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Like, look at these colors, you guys. I know the camera isn't showing you the true beauty. This is a really gorgeous green. And you can't see it, but you get all of these different colors. This is foiled in rose gold in case the camera isn't picking it up well, which was the perfect choice for this kit, in my opinion. There, you can kind of see it there too. Look at that piano. Speaking of wanting to pick back up piano, look at that. But this is where like you see like that vintage music could really go with this, you know, and then some of the other vintage things I feel like go really well with the tea. So all of these foiled sheets we've gotten, I feel like work really well as add-ons for these kits. These are like blowing leaves on that really pretty green. These florals, you guys, I'm in love. I'm in love. All right, here are the florals. Tell me those are not absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so good. And I love that the leaves are a little bit more of like that emeraldy color. They're not like a regular green kind of color. Okay, here's our deco page. So much good deco. And like donuts, so random, but I love that there's donuts in here because it's just like, yes, that goes. We've got this beautiful like vanity, and look at the wallpaper behind here is like the floral pattern. Is that not so cool? And then I love this with the like scarf behind the camera, this typewriter, and then here's our floral washi strips. So pretty. Here is our journal deco page 1. Look at the little cloche. I think that's what it's called, right? It's a cloche. You've got another camera. Look at this pattern. Look at that. And then like the little mood board circles, loving those. Here is a journal deco 2 where you've got some scenes. Again, that wallpaper kind of has a similar pattern to the florals. You've got some bigger florals in here as well. This really cool, like almost abandoned looking, like, it's not a gazebo. Is that a gazebo? I guess it's kind of, right? Like a little domed gazebo maybe. And then here's our alcohol ink. This is a really pretty green. I feel like it doesn't look like the right green on the screen, but it's really pretty. Take my word for it. Y'all, if you missed this, like seriously, go buy this right now. Go buy it because this is so stinking good. But you have to get it in the Advent. You have to buy the Advent, but it's really, really good. Okay, you ready for the decorative version? I don't know if we're ready for any of this. It's just so good. Ooh, look, my sleeves like match this kit tonight. It matches a little bit. Okay, here's our decorative. This is on washi paper. Here's our bouquets. Here is our collages page. Love that stamp on there. And then this, so pretty with the wax seal. Here's our deco. I love this little like leathery chair. The suitcases, a really pretty globe. All of it just so pretty. The violin. Here's our corners. Again, really full. I'm so glad that the corners are full. Here's our scenes. Some of these are in the kit, like this one's not in the kit. I don't think this one is in the kit. Let's see. Oh, it is in the kit. I'm sorry, I lied. Maybe it's the piano one. Yeah, the piano one is not in there. Here's our swatches. Our film strip. And look at this one's really cool the way she did this. The florals are like behind the box. Do you see that? Like on the other ones, it was like the florals were coming over it. The florals are behind it in here. So it's like she layered it behind there. I thought that was a really cool like change up. There's our stamps and our frame. This reminds me of like Harry Potter. It's giving me Harry Potter vibes. Okay, here is our torn paper. I am obsessed with this pattern. I wish we had that on the alcohol ink swatches. I feel like that would be really cool. These are our floral washi strips, our days and dates, and then our washi strips here. And then these are the large scenes. So pretty. I love this. Oh, you guys. Okay, now you've seen 3 kits. Out of the first 3 kits you've seen here, what's your fave? I'm going to ask you again at the end too. Oh, okay. Definitely fave day. I mean, let me look at these other days, but I feel like that's my favorite day. I love that collection so stinking much, and I would like more add-ons. I hope that maybe like after the Advent's over, maybe we can buy some extras of stuff. I don't know. Okay, day 8. This is in that like creamy envelope. Day 8, we have some foiled deco that matches these collections. So this is our Cozy Vibes. This could go with really any fall kit, but I feel like it would go really well. This kind of girl looks like she belongs on a campus too, right? This would go really well in the academia kit. But some of it, like, I probably wouldn't put in the academia kit. But, like, this could be. Like, that's like a bench. It could be on a campus. There's a little fence. That doesn't feel like a campus to me, but I feel like some of this feels like it could go there. We fell in love in October, so that's so cute. Cozy Days. I love the fun little fonts, too, on those. I just think that's super cool. And then these, shut the front door. These have got to come to the shop. Do you see this goodness? These are plaid foiled swatches. Stop it. Look at that goodness. Oh my gosh. These are going to be so great with the academia kit too. Like that kind of is bringing in like the tartan plaid pattern on her skirt. So beautiful. And then we have these winter text corners, which I think are also really cool. You've got these snowflakes that are mixed in with the vintage writing. So, so pretty. And I feel like, is this a sneak of things to come, right? Do we get to see these come to the shop? Hopefully. All right, so that is the day 8 planner, well, kit. I'm going to keep saying that, I'm sorry. This is the day 8 decorative, and here is where we start to see some clear backing washi. So this is a tearable washi sheet where you can tear this into whatever shape you want. This is like a vintage paper. This is our newspaper. Isn't that cool? Kind of reminds me of the newspaper look inside of the Advent box. This is like a grid, like a nice brown grid paper. This is like really zoomed in, like a newspaper, but really zoomed in, very vintagey with that color. This is like a smaller font, a newspaper, the music. Look at the music, so good. And then we have this one that just kind of looks like a craft paper, like a pressed paper almost. There is some more newspaper writing, and then just some vintage text on paper. So pretty. Oh, so good, you guys. I'm telling you, this was such an amazing Advent. All right, day 9. We are getting closer and closer here. This is another of those shimmery envelopes. So pretty. Let's see what we've got in here. If I can get this open without ripping it, potentially. All right, so day 9, this is our, I keep saying planner, you guys, kit lovers. We have some foiled lace. So we've got some thicker and thinner, like dividers. We've got these in all 3 foils. Do y'all feel like silver shows up best? I feel like it does, and I think I say that in so many videos, but tell me if you feel like the silver foil shows up. No matter what it is, I feel like silver just shows the details of things better on camera, doesn't it? Like when you look at both of those together, I just feel like the silver kind of shows it better. I don't know why that is, but maybe I'm crazy and that's not true. These are the washi strips. And then this page is really fun. It's hard to see the cut lines in here. I wonder if you can see it better on silver. But there are a bunch of different shapes in here. So this is like a torn edge. There is, look at this. This is really cool. This year we have a frame. Let me see if I can peel this up for you guys to see it. Look at, it's like a foiled lace frame, and then you can totally use the inside as like a little foiled box. There's, let's see, what else is on here? I feel like there was like a circle or something too. Here's like a torn edge. Yeah, there's a circle here. There's some like torn tape. So this whole thing is full of different shapes. I just feel like you're not gonna be able to, you can kind of see some of the cut lines there. So really cool. The whole thing is foiled, obviously, but you get a bunch of different shapes on here. Can you see any of the cut lines on there? Maybe a little bit. You're probably like, yeah, no, not really, Cassie. I know it's hard to tell with the pattern. Okay, so that's day 9 of the kit, not planner, Cassie. And then of the deco, we have the same lace pattern, but we've got it in that gorgeous colorway again. So we got a like peachy, a yellow, a green, a blue, a purple, and a pink. We'll take one out at a time so you can see them. Here is our purple, our blue, green, yellow, and peach. And then we also got the washi strips in all of those colors as well. There's pink, purple, blue. Oh, y'all know I love lace. Well, if you don't know, you might not have been here for long, but I love lace. Almost named my Instagram Leopard and Lace. Did not, went with Sweet Like Honey, and I'm really glad I did. And bees have kind of just become a thing for me now, but I almost did that. Okay, this is day 10 on another one of these like craft paper kind of envelopes. Love this. Don't rip it. Don't rip it. Okay, day 10. We have some fun foil deco. These are also on the clear backing washi. So we've got these tickets. So fun. This kind of looks like you could like put a calendar. You could put like little days or dates in here. That would be really cool. There it is in gold and silver and rose gold. I always love the rose gold on this like craft paper brown. Just is so pretty. And then these are really fun, you guys. These are frames. I think these are cut out in the middle. Yes, they are. And then you've got like the foiled stamp on here. Got some foiled stamps on these. This is just such a cool idea. So it's just like stamps and frames. These are also cut out in the middle. It's gonna be very dainty. I'm gonna have to be very careful. Got that in gold, silver, and rose gold. And then these are also really cool. And instead of just like, so these have words on them. And instead of just putting like random words, she put some things that really, I feel like, go well with like planner and journaling. So archive, artisan, create, decorate, hobby, inspire, memento, note, page, reminisce, memoir, journal, illustrate, design, diary, calendar, and artist. So it's really cool that she chose that and like actually put the definitions in there, and it's not just like a random word. She chose words that I feel like will go with the collections and really just like any kind of like planner-y type of kit. So love this day. I think this was a really great day as well. They're all great days, let's be honest. Okay, and then for the decorative for day 10, we have those same frames and stamps, but not foiled. And then we have these really cool, like kind of washi tape looking swatches with different patterns. So fun. And then here are the, and these are on transparent, by the way. Here are the definitions. It's a little bit easier to see on camera in the black. These are the same definitions that are foiled. And then we have the same stamps as well, unfoiled. And then we have some long washi swatches here. And then this one is really cool. This is the same as the lace as far as like it's a bunch of different little torn shapes and all kinds of things. So really cool that we have all those shapes on here. You can't really see the cut lines because of the pattern, but lots of different shapes that you can use like torn papers. So really cool. Love day 10. Love all of the days. I know I keep saying it, but really, really cool. All right, you guys, we only have 2 more days left. We have day 11. Let's see what we've got in here. This is another chunky one. Let's see what we have for day 11. There is some foiled deco in here. Let's pull this out. So this goes with Spring Serenity, TEA, isn't that fun? This is a bunch of tea deco. You got a swan and the little like bistro table. So pretty. Here it is on silver. And then on rose gold. And then this is the Chasing Sunset. So this matches the summer kit that we got. I love the clouds that she has here. Like those are a little bit different than the other clouds we've seen. Maybe not, maybe there's a bigger version, but I feel like they look different. This is fun with that little like stamp. That would be cute to layer with some of those other like vintagey stamps that we have. And you got some waves. Here is the rose gold. And then this is the Academia foil sampler, my fave collection, fave everything. Absolutely love this. I love that you get a big foil chair. It is in silver. Look at the cassette tape too, you guys. 80s babies, chime in, chime in. Do you love that cassette tape? Brings back some nostalgia. Do you remember, if you're old enough, do you remember recording like songs off the radio and like trying to wait until like the announcer was done and then hitting record right at the right time? Anybody remember that? Somebody tell me they also remember. Okay, this is the Wintry Night. So obviously we have another collection coming, you guys, because this is the foil deco and we have not seen the collection yet. So this is a little sneak peek into what's coming at us. Loving the snowflake blowing in the wind type of thing going on here. Here it is in silver. Look at that scene. Oh, gorgeous. Aren't those so pretty? I really love those. Here it is in rose gold. So sneak peek of things to come. There is our foiled deco. And then let's look at the deco version. Oh, come on. You can do it. Come out of the plastic. Okay. These are floral collages. So these are like the foiled ones that we had on one of the earlier days, but in the non-foiled. So we got it in a pretty pink color. And then look at this blue, you guys. I'm obsessed with this blue color. It's so pretty. Look at this one. Oh, it's dreamy. And then we also have it in brown. Yes. Do you see what's hiding behind this, you guys? Look at this. I about fell out of my chair. These are the plaid swatches, not foiled. You can see the detail even better. And these are the most incredible thing to ever grace my Advent. I'm obsessed. And I feel like these are gonna, like this colorway is gonna go so good with that academia kit. I feel like it's gonna pull in the oranges. Here is the plaid swatches in pink. Here are the snowflake, the winter text corners. We've got these in like a light purple, a blue. You got different blues in here. And I love that there's like different color blues within the same thing. And then this is our pink. Slightly different pinks in here, just barely. It's hard to tell on here, but they're slightly different. Oh, I'm obsessed. Plaid swatches, yes, please. Give me all of the plaid swatches. All right, you guys, day 12. Obviously, this is a kit because we just saw a sampler for it. So let's open up this last incredible day for this Advent. This is going to be our winter collection. And you guys, you're not ready for this either, okay? You're not. This is so amazing. It is like a winter night kit. We have been all about these night kits in the planner community. Let me know if you also are, but I feel like most people have been just obsessed with this winter night theme that's going on. And this kit is so perfect for it. Here's our sidebar. It's like a really pretty tan, kind of looks like there's like snow almost in it. All right, let's look at this amazing kit, you guys. Obviously, same format. Here are our full boxes. Look at the way that snow is falling. I know when I was doing the live with Danny, she mentioned this kind of feels like you're on a campus, and I also feel like it's kind of like you're on a college campus. This is like a really journaly box here. There's those snowflakes that we saw in the deco, like the blowing in the wind snowflakes. Our quote box says, kindness is like snow. It beautifies everything it covers. That is the quote on my Dash of Sun freebie right now. So of course I'm a little bit biased towards that quote. I love it. This is one of the little like footsteps. This might be my favorite box. The girl walking with this mirror in the snow, and then the way that the snowflakes are falling in here. You've got some bigger ones and then like some little dots. So it looks like there's like dimension and she's walking into something. This cute little like coffee cart with a clock and the little menu board. And we have our beautiful florals. I love the browns and the blues with the cream, just these colors, the whole thing, the dark, like look at that deep navy. It's gorgeous. This is obviously foiled in silver. Maybe it's not obvious, but I feel like it's pretty obvious when you're looking at the camera. Here is our third page. Got some of that deco, that cute cart. You got a really big version of that cart. And then here's our bottom washi. Look at the cute little snowflakes. Aren't they adorable? I just love them. And that floral choice, it's so good. And look at these, the headers that are so dark with the silver foil just like popping off of them. Here's our florals. We've got the deep navy with some light blue and some cream and brown. You've got individual florals as well. Here is our deco page. Look at that gazebo with like the ice hanging off of it. All of these snowflakes. I love, love, love the snowflakes. The little bench, the bridge, the lampposts, like so good. The coat and the scarf. Here is Journal Deco 1. You've got like this little ice skating scene in here and some ice skates. Like these would be cute to just like, or even like little foiled ones to put on the side of it. More of those gorgeous snowflakes that I'm obsessed with. Here are our journal, well, here are our winter scenes, I guess I would call them, but they're Journal Deco 2 is the name of the page. That bench looking over the little lake. There you go. There's that really fun ice skating rink. And then the little cart again. And this is so cool. I don't know if you can really tell on the screen, but there's like little blue snowflakes on there. And then these are the alcohol ink swatches. That deep blue is just singing to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's the weekly kit version. And last, you guys, last one. This is the decorative for day 12. These are the bouquets. This is also on washi paper. Here are the collages. I love how she put the newspaper behind that. And then the lamp right there with the bench. So cute. The girl walking. Oh, love. And then I almost feel like too, like the way this is on here, the way this floral arrangement is, it almost looks like it's in the shape of a snowflake, doesn't it? Is that just me? Let me know. Okay, here's our deco. More of those beautiful snowflakes that I want a ton of. These are our corners, our scenes. So some of these are in the kit, some are not. I just love that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a church or a library or what, but I think it's such a pretty building. And I love how the light like looks like it's glowing, doesn't it? Even though it's like there's no foil on this, it looks like it's glowing the way that the artwork is. These are the swatches that have some deco and florals and like the vintage writing in the background. Our film strip, such a pretty blue. And you guys, like the blue in those basics, like the watercolor swatches and stuff, looks just like this blue. So you could totally pull these in with this collection. Here are our torn papers, our floral washi, that deep navy. It's so good, so pretty. Here's the days and dates, our washi strips, like brush strokes, and then large scenes. Look how magical that looks. So beautiful. Wherever this is, I want to visit in the winter. It just looks so amazing. Can you imagine like ice skating and something like that with all those buildings and everything lit up? It's just so pretty, so pretty. Okay, you guys, that is everything for this Advent. That's a ton of stuff, you guys. It would take up my entire desk if I was going to lay everything out. So I'm not going to lay everything out because that would take forever and I wouldn't even be able to get it all on the camera. So let me know what day was your favorite. If you're keeping up here and looking at everything, let me know what day was your favorite, what kit was your favorite. We got 4 kits in this collection, both weekly and decorative. So many amazing add-ons, foiled deco, non-foiled. What an amazing Advent every year. Mahek, she's the owner of Pretty Pink Co. She just completely shows out and does an amazing job. So I know our shop owners put a ton of work into these. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my other haul videos, but please make sure we're sharing our love with these shop owners for how amazing, not just Pretty Pink Co, but all of these Advents. These shop owners put so much work into these Advents to bring us such joy during the holiday season. And I know it's nerve-wracking for them to put themselves out there and just hope and pray that we love what comes out. So if you have feedback and want to let them know how much you appreciate them, feel free to drop a comment in here. I'm sure they'll come by and see it, or shoot them a message on Instagram. Tell them thank you for all of their hard work that brings us so much joy. So heck, if you happen to be watching, thank you for bringing this incredible Advent. I am so over the moon excited to get all these things into my planners, plural, and use them. But that's going to conclude this video, you guys. Let me know again, what's your favorite? Did you pick this Advent up? Would you get it next year? If you're still interested, I will let you know. I'll put it on the screen again here if it is still available when I drop this video, which it should be, but I know they are limited. So if you're interested and you're watching this video, please hurry, run and grab one before they are completely sold out because you don't want to miss out on this goodness. All right, guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.